Dear students, today we are going to see the topic, the internet. The internet has a revolutionized many aspects of our daily lives. You see, today we are going to see without internet we can't do anything. It was affected the way we do business as well as the way we spend our leisure time. That means we are mainly dependent on the internet for the business purpose. To spend the time leisurely, we are going to use the internet. The internet is a communication system that has brought a wealth of information to our fingertips and organized it for our use. That means every information can be get through the internet. That means entire world is in front of us with the help of the internet. In this internet topic, we are going to see a brief history of the internet and what is the internet today. What is the internet today? It is showing a brief history. In mid 1960s, this internet device are the stand-alone devices. These stand-alone devices was used by and research developed for the internet with the help of the Advanced Research Project Agency, that is called as ARPA, was interested in finding a way to connect computers to share information. This has been taken place. There is no backbones, no host. And this is the first development takes place in the 1960s in the network. There are standalone devices. With the help of the Advanced Research Project Agency, we are going to develop the internet without finding a way to connect the computer to share information. After that, in 1967, the ARPA presented its idea for ARPANET. ARPANET. This in 1967 also, they are not using the any backbones, and they are not connected to any host. Again, in 1969, the first physical network was constructed. In this physical network, we are going to see the backbones will be 50 kilobits per second, where ARPANET, and they are connected 4 hosts. In between the 4 hosts, the internet connection has been taken place, and successfully the internet connection has been developed between the 4 hosts. In 1972, the first email program was created by Ray Tomlinson of BBN, and with the help of the backbones of the 50 kilobits per second ARPANET, and the hosts will be with the help of the number of hosts will be 23. In between these 23 hosts, the email has been programmed and created and transferred successfully in 1972. In 1973, a further development began on the basis of the protocol. Later, it will be called as a TCP/IP protocol, and this with the help of this TCP/IP protocol. In the TCP/IP protocol, we are going to see again the backbone will be 50 kilobits per second, and ARPANET and host will be more than the 23 hosts are going to be connected, and the internet has been successfully transferred from the one host to the another host. How the hierarchical connection will be take place in internet organization. In this internet organization, we are going to first see the structure of the national internet service providers. The national internet service providers are connected with the help of the routers, to the regional internet service providers. These regional internet services providers are going to be provided the services to the internet service providers with the help of the routers. Like that only a structure of the national internet service providers are going to be take place. That means national ISPs are going to be connected with help of the routers with the regional ISPs, whereas regional ISPs are going to be connected with help of the routers in a internet service provider. Like that only this structure has been going to be take place in a national ISP. Whereas if you are going to see how the interconnection of the national ISPs are going to be take place, with the help of the network access point, we are going to connect many national internet service providers. This, for the network access point, the national ISPs are going to be connected. We can connect the national ISP to the national ISP, or with the help of the network access point, we can connect the national ISP. Like that only we are making the interconnection of the national ISPs are going to be take place. This how the internet today is going to be provided. That means how it will be reached to the internet services provided, how the connections are going to be established with the help of the globally, and how it will be reaches the internet service provider. With the help of the, again we are going to see the network access point, and these international or national internet service providers are going to be connected, and for this international or national internet services providers are connected with the help of the routers to the regional internet service providers. These regional internet services providers, again they are going to be connected with the help of the routers and connected to the internet service providers. And like that only the internet is going to be provided from the international or national internet service provider to the regional internet service providers, and regional internet providers are transferred to the internet service providers with the help of the network access points. All these things we are going to see the how they are going to be connection established within the internet today, and how they are going to be provide the connection to the internet service providers. Thank you.